Social media is abuzz with many theories as to what's happening with thug life. Among the noises, we can examine some of the theories that are coming out of the woodworks in the internet. So, one concept says that thug life is actually Kamal's way of taking revenge against actors Joseph Vijay and Simbu. Now, what would the motive be for such a thing, even if we say it's just a speculative nonsense? Apparently, Vijay is very close to Trisha from Gilly days. They hang out together a lot. They make movies together, and Kamal is known to be a ladies' man. And it happened at one point in time. I mean, of course, Kamal was associated with many heroines, including Simran at one point, which they capitalized with a duet. But Trisha was not so much spoken in the same breath with Kamal. However, Trisha, as I mentioned, is close to Vijay, and Kamal allegedly had a beef with Vijay or was unhappy with Vijay when Atli and Vijay made this film called Mersal, whereby the story was very similar to Apurva Sagodharargal, one of Kamal Hassan's yesteryear hits. Although in the media it was said that in fact Kamal defended the film, it's still the question still remains whether he felt slighted that he was not, they didn't come to him or approach him to say they want to use the script or buy the script from him or give him his due. This phenomenon we see among many other Kollywood seniors, especially Ilayaraja, even Kasturi Raja recently about the film GBU, the song that was used in there. So a lot of them, copyright legal side is one thing. The directors could have bought the story or the music from somebody else, but not going to the person who made it and sort of paying due respect to them. Some people have egos and they take umbrage at that. So whether Kamal was a bit unhappy with Vijay's rapid growth, whether it's in cinema or politics, and also the way wantonly new generation of people, Atli for example, copies the kind of films that he did. So whether that's a possible cause of resentment. So that's one theory. Why Simbu? Well, Simbu is also somewhat close to Trisha, and of course their film Vinay Thandi Varuvaya was such a thing among the fans. With Simbu, again, we don't see any direct confrontation with Kamal. However, in fact, we see a lot of common things. Both of them were child stars, and both of them were like ladies' men, and both of them were like rebels and all that. So that is to me the mainstream narrative. But what is the so-called alternative narrative anyway? So in here we see that Simbu has stepped on people's toes in Kollywood a lot of the senior producers and whatnot. And Kamal is a hardcore cinephile, and he has a lot of old friends and all that in the industry. And so the way Simbu rubbed many people the wrong way in many projects, coming late and not being so cooperative and all these kind of issues, whether that somebody, people talk, right? Somebody said some things to Kamal and he like want to put Simbu in his place and whatnot. We do not know. So these are the so-called, I call this alternative or what if kind of theories. Okay, I personally, after seeing all this in the internet, I think the chances of them being true are like quite slim, extremely slim in fact, right? Because for the most part it seemed, at least outwardly, because remember these are all actors, right? The mainstream things are mainstream, so I still want to believe in that. Then there's this other thing about Suhasini Maniratnam wanting to, after Kamal's success with the film Vikram with Loki directing, apparently Suhasini put her nose inside a planned project between Maniratnam and Rajinikanth and asked why her relative or her uncle Kamal Hassan not collaborate with Maniratnam instead. And so Maniratnam, being sort of under pressure from the wifey, could not say really no really, and so he put the Rajini project in the back burner and went forward with Kamal. Now the other theory is that due to this pressure, Maniratnam sort of sabotaged the film himself. He said like, okay, screw you all pressurizing me, I'm just gonna do nonsense with this. And we all know Suhasini has a feminist bent, so maybe the way women are portrayed in this film, Thug Life, is Maniratnam venting his feeling of being being handpicked in the pecking order, or Suhasini trying to wear the pants in the family, right? This is another so-called theory in the nets. if Maniratnam had collaborated with Rajinikanth, maybe the film could have come out differently. Although the allegations are very long, people say that the assistant directors are nepo kids and therefore could not critically appraise the film, and that all the members, including the editor Srikar Prasad, did not do a good job. Srikar Prasad, in fact, been alleged to do a poor job since the Cuddle film days, where a lot of editing was done haphazardly, according to some netizens. A.R. Rahman giving music that seems off in various places. And also, if we see the dialogues in the films, they are very meandering and very long, very unlike Maniratnam. Maniratnam's dialogues are very crisp and short. So, if it is indeed true that Maniratnam wanted to work with Rajinikanth, both were on the same page, and suddenly Suhasini come in and drag Kamal Hassan into the picture, and Maniratnam asked, okay, just tell me what script you have, and Kamal Hassan gave his own thing he's been writing, Amar Hai or something, which was another rumor is that Kamal as Salman Khan and Query of all people, Atli, which is allegedly not happy about, was supposed to join together for that project. So conclusion, something has gone wrong somewhere, because even in Maniratnam's failed film, they were not criticized this bad and there was not so much of sexual tension in those films. What do you guys think? Share in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.